the difference at the moment. Good crowd, not the biggest we've seen at the Gabba though this year.
Jason Watch is off, Peter, and Super McPherson's coming on.
He's having a good second part of the year. Croft, Liberatore, Grant this time in front of Richard Champion. Champion, of course, having a pretty good year, even though Modra did kick 4 goals on him last week. Suspended for 3 matches in the middle part of the season.
It's the second time, Pete, that a Liberatore kick to the forward line could result in a goal. And there's no question that Chris Grant's a better player when he can get on the lead and the ball out in front of him.
Well, should kick this, and does. Footscray's fourth. Directly in front of goal. Quiddiuk went up to try to take the mark. Fletcher, Grant, not in possession. Tapped out by Osborne. Now Footscray a charge. Wallace takes the hand pass from Costa. Down towards full forward. Champion, not paid the mark. And the umpire says a throw.
Gee, and it was a poor kick by Wallace in the first place, but then Champion, the only player going for the ball, and endeavoured to do so. Watch this, scoops it and tries to bring it back in. And then just as his action to stand up, the ball comes out of his hands. The umpire said a throw. Goodness me.
That's the most controversial decision I've seen for the weekend so far.
Harshly correct, I suppose you could describe that.
Well, he never had control of the mark. It just spilled out of his hands.
Well, that's a gimme.
Good kick.
And a goal.
Chris Grant gets his second goal. McIver goes out and gives this kick a bit of weight there for Kennedy. Lappin misses it. Grigic, geez, a talented man for about 6'7" or whatever he is, gets it to Cameron. Cameron's kick. This is not a bad shot at goal, and the mark has been taken by Grant, and he gets his third.
Going to be carried off a few minutes ago. The stretcher was brought out, and good to see him back there because he's been one of their best players. So it's this little guy, Liberatore, a multi-medalist. Morris, Gardner, Brownlow, Hawkins.
Free kick, Pete, holding on.
Champion remonstrating with the umpire, who indicated what the free kick was for by grabbing his shirt.
The umpire was 6 metres out to the right from this incident.
Perfect positioning.
So Grant, who got 1 goal in the first quarter from a free kick against Champion, when he said he threw the ball, which was pretty tough, might get his second from a free kick from directly in front. 30 metres out, kicks it goal and gets it. Marvellous effort today by the former Geelong ruckman. Kennedy's kick. Not too much distance with it. Hacked off the ground. Liberatore a chance. Flips it up for his teammate down there in Johnson. He gives it away. Cameron moving okay. A little short. Chip shot down to Chris Grant. Leads out well and takes the mark. He'll kick from right on 50. And a goal here would make Brisbane's task, well, not impossible, but you would say getting towards difficult. Remembering that they've only kicked 10 goals for the afternoon. Chris Grant for his 5th. It's a wobbler,
it's a goal.
And it looks pretty good from here. It's there. Well, he did well in the last quarter when he came back on. It's not going to be the Bears' day. Footscray emerging victorious. Their first trip to the Gabba has resulted in a win. They were headed in the last quarter, but they fought back well. 2 very quick goals, and as Robbo said, appropriate perhaps that Dougie Hawkins in his 327th game was the one to put the Sealer through.